A look at China 2020 to 2025. New era challenges, pandemic impact, policy shifts, and future paths. Entering the 2020s, China's social development is facing a new and complex situation. The sudden COVID-19 pandemic has had an unprecedented impact on economic and social operations. At the same time, the focus of the national development strategy has been adjusted. More emphasis on high-quality development, common prosperity, technological self-reliance, and domestic circulation as the main body. The new development pattern of domestic and international double circulation mutual promotion. Digital transformation continues to deepen one, economy and income. In the early stages of the epidemic, the blockade taken to prevent and control the spread of the virus. Quarantine, travel restrictions, etc., leading to economic activities, especially in contact services, catering, tourism, retail, transportation, and small and medium-sized enterprises have been hit hard. Businesses are facing a cash flow crunch, supply chain disruptions, shrinking market demand, and other multiple pressures. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, in early 2020, industrial added value, investment, and consumption all fell sharply year on year. Unemployment is going up. In response to the shock, the government quickly introduced a series of relief and assistance policies, including tax cuts and fee reductions, financial support such as lowering loan interest rates, increased credit, fiscal stimulus, etc., to stabilize employment, ensure people's livelihood, and support enterprises to resume work and production. The economy is showing a V-shaped recovery trend. However, the degree of recovery varies across industries, companies of different sizes, and regions. The policy of common prosperity is clearly oriented. Since 2002, common prosperity has been placed in a more strategic position. The goal is to establish a primary distribution, the basic institutional arrangements for the coordination and matching of redistribution and transfers, to promote the common prosperity of all people through high-quality development. The policy focuses on promoting equal access to basic public services, education, healthcare, pensions, housing, etc., increased taxation, social security, transfer payments, and other adjustments to narrow regional disparities, urban-rural disparities, and income disparities. Regulate the healthy development of capital. Encourage high-income groups and enterprises to participate in charitable causes. It's a long-term goal. Emphasizing gradual progress cannot be achieved overnight. Its impact on the future income distribution pattern and lifestyle of urban and rural residents will gradually emerge. The urban divide. Driven by the rural revitalization strategy and the goal of common prosperity, the state remains committed to narrowing the gap between urban and rural development. By increasing investment in rural infrastructure buildings, developing rural industries, measures such as improving rural public services, enhance the level of rural development and the quality of life of farmers. 2. Consumption and lifestyle. Digital acceleration. The epidemic has greatly accelerated the digitalization process of society. Online office, online education, online healthcare, online shopping, digital entertainment, etc., have become the norm. Live streaming is a kind of integration of social. New e-commerce models for entertainment and shopping. Explosive growth during and after the epidemic. Become an important sales channel for goods. From daily consumer goods to agricultural products, live streaming has penetrated into various fields. It gave birth to a new consumer scene and internet celebrity economy. Health awareness. After experiencing the epidemic, residents' attention to health, hygiene, and quality of life has generally increased. Healthy consumption, sports and fitness have received more attention. As part of epidemic prevention and control measures, digital tools such as health codes are deeply integrated into daily life. Direct impact on travel. consumption, etc. 3. Housing. The central government insists on the positioning of housing, not speculation. Continue to implement real estate market regulation policies. It aims to stabilize land prices, housing prices, and expectations. The policy focus is tilted towards affordable housing and rental housing, to solve the housing problems of new citizens and young people in big cities. Some large real estate enterprises are facing debt risks and operational challenges. The industry has entered a period of adjustment. 4. Transportation. Under the strong promotion of national policies such as purchase subsidies, although there is a decline, there is still support. Double points policy, public sector electrification goals, etc., as well as technological advancements and increased consumer acceptance. China's new energy vehicle market is experiencing explosive growth. Production, sales and ownership have been on the rise year after year, making China the world's largest producer and consumer of new energy vehicles. Domestic brands such as BYD have risen rapidly. Charging piles and other supporting infrastructure buildings are also accelerating. The continuous development of intelligent connected vehicle technology. Some high-level driver assistance features have begun to be applied in production vehicles. The state plans to promote vehicle road coordination and the construction of an intelligent transportation system. 5. Communications. 5G's network construction is in a leading position globally. The coverage is constantly expanding. 5G's technology is beginning to empower the industrial internet. Ultra-high-resolution video, virtual reality or augmented reality. Application scenarios such as vehicles to everything provide new momentum for the development of the digital economy. Smartphones and mobile internet remain the core carriers of digital life. From communication and social networking, access to information, consumption and payment to public services. Social governance, digital technology is almost everywhere. It profoundly shapes people's behavior patterns and social operations. The COVID-19 pandemic has not only caused short-term economic and social shocks, more like a catalyst and amplifier. Accelerate existing digital trends, for example remote working, online services, e-commerce. Exposing the fragility of traditional models, for example reliance on offline aggregation, supply chain resilience, and prompting governments and businesses to adopt responses that rely more on digital technologies. The wide application of health codes reflects the strengthening and extension of digital governance capabilities in crisis situations. This series of changes heralds deeper changes that may occur in the future social economic landscape.